Welcome back to the Top 1% Book Club.
Back again.
You know how it is.
Right.
Today, we're diving into Dale Carnegie,
Right.
How to Win Friends and Influence People.
Classic.
You know,
you?
You've seen it, like on people's desks.
Seen it. It's one of those.
It's a staple.
It's a staple.
For a reason.
It's packed with advice on relationships, influencing people.
Yeah, toolbox for interacting, excerpts from
anyone.
summaries, a review that checks if it's still relevant in our digital world.
You know, does it still work?
Even a YouTube video breaking down the principles.
Nice.
So if you're ready to boost your communication skills and unlock that next level of success,
Unlock that next level.
this deep dive is for you.
You got it.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's unpack this toolbox.
Let's unpack it.
The book starts with
Okay.
fundamental techniques
Yes.
in handling people.
First principle.
First one.
Don't criticize, condemn, or complain.
Ooh.
He really drives that home.
Right off the bat.
From the start.
He's like, listen,
Yeah.
this is important.
He compares it to
Straight up.
kicking a beehive.
You kick a beehive.
You're not going to get any honey.
You want honey, don't kick the beehive.
It makes people defensive.
Yeah.
Hurts their pride.
Yeah, it just makes them resent you.
Breeds resentment.
Nobody wants that.
Rarely leads to any meaningful change.
Exactly.
Instead of criticizing, he encourages us to try to understand why someone might be acting that way.
Right. Get curious.
It's about shifting from blame to understanding.
Yeah.
Instead of pointing the finger.
That's wrong with this person.
Yeah.
Ask what happened that led them to this choice.
Exactly. What happened in their world?
You might uncover hidden challenges.
Or you might find out that, oh, you know what?
Misunderstanding.
I was wrong.
Be kind. For everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle.
Everybody's got their stuff going on.
It's a good one.
It really is.
How do we put this into practice?
So true.
Teammate misses a deadline.
All right, yeah.
Instead of launching into a lecture,
right,
you could say,
try.
Hey, I noticed the deadline passed.
Yeah.
Is everything okay? Is there anything I can do to help?
Showing concern rather than jumping down their throat.
Showing concern and offering support.
That's good.
Instead of criticizing.
Exactly.
Which leads perfectly into the second principle.
Okay, number 2.
Give honest and sincere appreciation.
I love that one.
People crave feeling valued.
Yeah, I want to be appreciated.
Someone genuinely appreciates our efforts.
Yeah.
Makes you want to
go above and beyond.
Go above and beyond.
Do more.
The YouTube video highlighted this.
It did.
Emphasized the importance of genuine recognition.
Absolutely.
It's not about showering people with empty flattery.
No, nobody likes a brown noser.
It's about acknowledging their genuine strengths.
Yeah.
And contributions.
Yeah. What are they good at?
Think about the impact a simple, heartfelt thank you can have.
That's a long way.
It can make someone's day.
It really can.
Motivate them.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got don't criticize, give appreciation.
Appreciate people.
What's next?
There's next in the toolbox.
Third principle is where things get interesting.
Ooh, I like where this is going.
Arouse in the other person an eager want.
Okay, yeah.
He argues that people are primarily driven by their own desires.
What they want.
So instead of trying to force our agenda, we need to figure out what the other
person wants.
And then connect our suggestion to how it
to their goals.
Help them get what they want.
That's powerful.
It really is. You're trying to convince a friend to join you on a trip.
Yeah, like a weekend getaway.
Instead of saying, come on, it'd be fun.
Yeah.
Try to understand what they truly
What do they really want?
Value.
Yeah.
Maybe they're stressed and need relaxation.
Right.
Maybe they're looking for adventure.
Totally.
Tailor your pitch.
Exactly.
To their desires.
Yeah.
Hey, I know you've been working hard lately.
Yeah.
This trip could be the perfect chance to unwind.
Right.
By the beach.
Exactly.
Or this trip is going to be full of exciting hikes.
Yeah.
And hidden waterfalls.
Yeah.
I know you love exploring new places.
You're speaking their language.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's not about manipulation.
Nope.
It's about understanding what motivates people.
Totally.
And framing your ideas in a way.
Frame it in a way that resonates.
That resonates with them.
That's it.
The video uses Gary Vaynerchuk as an example.
Oh, yeah, Gary V.
He's a master at this.
He is.
When he's hiring.
Yeah, when he's hiring.
He focuses on
what the candidate wants.
What the candidate truly desires.
Not just trying to sell them on the job.
Shows them how the job
but selling them on the opportunity.
Fulfills that.
Yeah, the opportunity to achieve their dreams.
He's not just selling the job.
Yeah.
He's selling the opportunity
Powerful.
to achieve their dreams.
Yeah.
All right, so we've covered the fundamentals.
Okay, so we got the foundation.
Avoid criticism.
Don't criticize.
Show appreciation.
Show appreciation.
Understand people's desires.
Understand desire.
These are like the foundation.
They're like building blocks.
For building any strong relationship.
Exactly. You got to have these in place.
Let's move on to the next section.
Okay, I'm ready.
6 ways to make people like you.
Ooh, I like this one.
These are actionable tips.
Actionable.
Where should we start?
Let's dive in. The first principle in this section is so simple, yet profound.
Okay.
Become genuinely interested in other people.
I like that.
Carnegie believes you'll make more friends showing a genuine interest in them than trying to make them interested in you.
Okay, so it's about
shifting the focus.
Shifting the focus.
From ourselves.
Away from us.
To others.
Right.
Being curious about their lives, experiences.
Their passions.
It's about giving your time and energy to things that matter to them.
And that can be
like as simple as
simple things.
Asking thoughtful questions.
Yeah.
Truly listening to the answers.
Yeah, really listening.
Put away your phone, make eye contact.
Be present.
And really focus on what they're saying.
Yeah, people can tell when you're not
really there.
Really engage.
Yeah.
And it actually makes you more interesting too.
Oh, that's a good point.
When you're genuinely curious about others,
yeah,
you open yourself up to new perspectives.
New ideas.
New ideas.
Totally.
What's the next principle?
This one is so easy to implement. Smile. Simple smile can have a huge impact on how people perceive you. An instant mood booster.
An instant mood booster, it really is.
It signals warmth, approachability.
Yeah, and confidence too.
A little bit of confidence.
I like it.
The video we watched highlighted that a smile triggers the release of endorphins.
I've heard that.
Not just in the person smiling, but also in the person receiving the smile.
So it's a win-win.
It's a win-win.
You feel good, they feel good.
Everybody's happy.
Creates a positive connection.
Absolutely.
I've noticed that when I make a conscious effort to smile more, people just respond more positively.
It disarms them.
Disarms them.
Makes them more open to connecting.
Makes them more open.
Yeah.
Small act with big results.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay, ready for number 3?
Hit me.
This one is something I think we've all struggled with.
Okay.
Remember that a person's name is to that person the sweetest and most important sound in any language.
Ooh, that's a mouthful.
I am terrible with names.
It's a tough one. But Carnegie emphasizes.
Yeah, he really drives it home.
How important it is.
Using someone's name
shows that you see them as an individual.
An individual, you value them.
That you value them.
Makes them feel special.
Yeah, there's a science to this too.
Is there?
Studies have shown.
What have they shown?
Hearing our own name activates specific areas of the brain.
Interesting.
Associated with reward and pleasure.
That makes sense.
It's like a little dopamine hit.
So how do we get better at remembering names?
So there are a few tricks you can try.
Okay, lay them on me.
When you meet someone, really focus on their name.
Just really
focus on it.
Okay.
Repeat it back to them.
Repeat it back, okay.
Like, it's nice to meet you, Sarah.
Gotcha.
And then try to associate their name.
Associate it, okay.
With a visual image.
A visual.
If Sarah has striking blue eyes.
Yeah.
Picture those eyes.
Picture those eyes.
When you hear her name.
Oh, I like that.
You can also connect their name to something familiar.
Okay, familiar, yeah.
If there's a famous actor named Sarah,
right.
Make that connection in your mind.
Okay, so make a connection.
Yeah, any connection you can make.
All right, those are good.
Yeah.
I'm going to try those.
Hopefully they work.
Okay, what's the next way to make people like us?
Principle number 4. Be a good listener. Encourage others to talk about themselves.
Ooh, that's a good one.
This taps into
a fundamental human desire.
Fundamental human desire. Everyone loves to talk about themselves.
It's true.
It's so true.
And I'm definitely guilty of interrupting, thinking about what I'm going to say next.
Yeah, we've all done it.
Instead of really listening.
But when someone truly listens to us, it makes us feel heard.
Heard.
Understood.
Understood and valued. It makes you feel good.
Yeah.
It's about giving them the space.
Give them the space.
To share their thoughts and feelings.
Without judgment.
Without judgment.
And ask open-ended questions.
Those are always good.
Nod your head.
Yeah.
Provide verbal cues.
Uh-huh.
That's interesting.
Right.
Tell me more.
Yeah, little cues that you're listening.
Still, you're paying attention.
It makes me think of that quote.
Yeah.
To be interesting. Be interested.
That's a good one.
To be a good conversationalist, we need to focus on being good listeners first.
That's a great takeaway.
Okay, principle number 5.
Talk in terms of the other person's interests.
Oh, okay.
If you want to capture someone's attention,
I'm listening.
connect what you're saying
Connect it.
to something they already care about.
Something they care about.
Yeah, it's about finding that common ground.
Common ground.
Building that rapport.
Okay.
Showing that you understand their world.
Yeah.
Let's say you're trying to connect with a potential client,
Okay.
passionate about sustainability.
Yeah.
Instead of launching into a generic sales pitch,
Right.
start by talking about their company's environmental initiatives.
Show them that,
Showing that you've done your research.
you've done your homework.
And that you genuinely care about what matters to them.
Right.
So you're tailoring it
Tailoring it to them.
to their needs.
Yeah. And showing them that you understand their values.
Exactly.
Okay. Last principle.
We're on the last one for this section.
Okay. Let's do it.
This one sums up
Sums it all up.
so much of what we've been talking about.
And this-
Make the other person feel important
Yeah.
and do it sincerely.
Do it sincerely.
It's key.
Goes beyond simple flattery.
It does.
It's about genuinely
Acknowledging someone's value,
value, contribution.
their unique qualities.
Making them feel seen and appreciated.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be grand gestures.
Doesn't have to be.
It can be simple things,
Like what?
like remembering their birthday,
Okay, remembering their birthday.
asking about their family,
Yeah.
offering a sincere compliment
A real compliment.
on their work.
On their work. Just little things to show that you care.
Little things that go a long way.
It's about creating that positive environment
Yeah, supportive environment.
where everyone feels valued and respected.
It all comes down to respect, doesn't it?
It really does.
And when you make people feel important
They're more likely to be receptive,
to your ideas,
more willing to cooperate with you.
you building that trust.
Absolutely.
We've covered a lot of ground here.
We have.
Being genuinely interested in others,
Yes.
smiling more,
Correct.
remembering names,
Remember those names.
listening attentively,
Be a good listener.
talking about their interests,
Talk about what they care about.
and making them feel important.
Make them feel valued.
But I can't help but wonder how these translate to
to our digital world.
our digital world. We're constantly communicating.
Through email, social media.
All these different text messages.
Does Carnegie's advice still hold up
It's a great question.
in this context?
It's something that the honest review.
The review, yeah, addresses.
Okay.
It highlights that while the core principles
Where principles
are timeless,
Yeah.
the application needs to adapt
adapt to the.
to our digital landscape.
So how do we apply these timeless principles
In a modern world.
to our modern digital lives?
Right. The review emphasizes the importance
Okay.
of digital literacy.
Digital literacy.
It's not just knowing what to say.
Yeah.
It's about understanding how to say it
Right.
effectively.
In emails, social media,
Across all these different platforms,
it's like learning
it really is.
a whole new language.
The rules are different.
Yeah, the rules of
The
etiquette,
nuances of tone.
they're all different online.
Absolutely.
And that leads to another crucial point.
Okay.
Preventing misunderstandings.
Misunderstandings, so easy to do.
Yeah, so easy to do online.
Text lacks the tone of voice.
Right.
Body language we rely on in person?
We don't have those cues.
No.
Things can easily get misinterpreted,
Misinterpreted.
leading to unnecessary conflict.
Yeah. Or hurt feelings.
Oh, I've been there.
I think we all have.
A simple text can turn into a whole drama fest
It really can.
if you're not careful.
Exactly.
The review suggests
Yeah.
being mindful of how you use emojis,
Emojis.
punctuation, even your choice of words
Yeah, word choice is huge.
to convey your true meaning.
Absolutely.
A well-placed emoji
Right.
can soften a message or add humor.
Totally.
A carelessly worded email
Yeah.
can come across as harsh.
Harsh or dismissive.
We need to be even more intentional
I think so.
with our communication online.
Because we don't have
Those nonverbal cues.
those nonverbal cues to help us.
Exactly.
Yeah, so much can get lost in translation.
And this brings us to
Transparency and integrity.
transparency and integrity. So important.
Carnegie's emphasis on honesty,
Yeah.
authenticity.
Authenticity is so important.
It's even more crucial in the digital world.
I would agree.
Be clear.
Be clear.
Admit mistakes.
Admit when you're wrong.
Provide context. It builds trust.
In a space where it can be easily broken.
It can.
In a world where everyone's curating their perfect online persona.
Your perfect life.
Authenticity stands out.
It does. It's refreshing.
It's refreshing to see someone being real.
Be genuine.
Genuine.
And even though we're talking about the digital realm, the heart of Carnegie's principles remains
Okay.
listening and encouraging sharing.
But how do we translate that online?
Bring those in-person skills, like attentiveness, empathy, genuine interest,
All those good things.
into the digital space.
I like that.
The review suggests actively engaging,
Engaging. Okay.
asking open-ended questions.
Responding thoughtfully.
It shows you're really listening,
That you're present.
not just scrolling.
Not just scrolling by.
Right.
It makes a difference.
It really does.
So just like in real life,
Uh-huh.
we need to focus on providing value and appreciation online.
Provide value, appreciate people,
Share insightful content.
offer helpful advice, acknowledge others' contributions.
Make people feel good.
Exactly. It all circles back,
What?
making people feel valued,
Valued.
even in the digital space.
It seems like the stakes are higher online.
I think so.
One small misstep,
One poorly worded comment
one email
can go viral.
can have a lasting impact
That's a good point. The reach
on your reputation.
and permanence
Yeah.
of digital communication.
Amplifies everything.
They amplify the consequences.
So Carnegie's principles are even more relevant now.
I think you're right.
We need those skills of understanding, empathy, sincere connection
To
with
navigate this digital world.
effectively.
I completely agree.
It's not about manipulating people.
Yeah.
It's about understanding them,
Connecting with them.
connecting, building relationships that benefit everyone.
Right, exactly. It's a win-win.
It's not about coercion.
No.
It's about collaboration,
Yeah.
working
And
together.
working together.
That's the heart of it.
It really is.
As we wrap up our deep dive into how to win friends and influence people,
Great book.
what's one principle
From the book.
that really stood out to you?
You know the one about remembering names?
Remembering names. It's a good one.
It's so simple,
It is.
but so powerful
Yeah.
in making someone feel seen,
Seen, yeah.
appreciated.
And it makes you more memorable, too.
That's true.
I'm fascinated by the idea
Yeah.
of arousing an eager want in others.
Oh, interesting.
Instead of focusing on what I want,
Yeah.
I'm challenging myself to see things
From their perspective.
from their perspective and
Right.
connect my ideas to their desires.
Powerful stuff.
That's the heart of Carnegie's message.
I think so.
It's not about manipulating people.
No.
It's about understanding them,
Connecting with them.
building relationships.
That benefit everyone.
So as we wrap up, we leave you with this. Which principle resonated most with you? How could you apply it to a relationship you're trying to improve or a goal you're trying to achieve? Maybe even a simple interaction today. Keep those questions in mind. That's the essence of a true deep dive. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep connecting.